Guys, welcome back. Welcome to the WordPress tutorial beginner to advanced part 8. In this part, we'll be talking about telling you briefly about block editor and page builder. Right? So what exactly is a WordPress block editor? WordPress block editor is the default content editor on WordPress. So it uses blocks, sections for text, images, buttons, social icon, and tons of other elements. It allows you to arrange the element on a particular page visually without writing any line of code. It is basically for website designer who does not know anything about coding or who does not have strong knowledge about PHP and React. I'll tell you why React is important. All right. So that is what block editor is. And we have page builder. Page builders are plugins. Right. Don't forget, WordPress is a content management system. WordPress itself is not a plugin. You can see WordPress the same way you see Laravel. Right. WordPress is not a plugin. WordPress is a content management system. So page builders are plugins that allows you to build an entire website using the drag and drop tools. Like what are these little differences between them? Block editor is built into WordPress itself. You are not installing any extra plugin to use a block editor. It is great for editing content and layout with minimal setup or no setup at all. Right? Page builders, on the other hand, page builders are plugins. Right? They are made for full control over your site design and page structure. Page builder is a plugin that you need to install or buy because you need to buy the pro version before you can have access to some complex or sophisticated designs. Block editor works inside your theme styling system automatically, naturally, by default. It works with your styling system. While page builders are theme agnostic with standalone designs, designs templates that you can pick from. Block editor also have that, but that will be depending on the theme, on the block theme that you'll be using. Briefly about the meaning of block editor, the differences and the similarities between block editor and page builder. But mind you, block editor is not a drag and drop tool. You can right before this class started, I already installed Elementor, the free version. Right, Elementor is a plugin. It's a free version. So you can see the plugin here. You can see other plugins that we installed during the tutorial. Right, so this is the plugin. But before I show you anything about this plugin now, which is a page builder, have it in mind that the best page builder you can have out there is Elementor. How does the block editor, how does it look like? So let's say I install the Elementor. It's created some draft for me. I don't need that. So let's just edit this sample page. Let's see how a block editor looks like and behave. Alright, so when we open the sample page, we edit it. Now you can close this, just like some prompts telling you the things you can do in your block editor. Alright, so these are just prompts or like a talk guide. Right, so this is the page now. Using block editor, you can see the interface now. That's like three major sections. These left sections where you have paragraph codes. Yeah, these are where you have the blocks. So when you click on that plus, you see the blocks that you have. You see the things you need to have a page or design how a page will look like. You can see patterns. Block editors also have patterns, and which is also like the template we have in page builders. All these, let's remove all these and let's create something. Now let's say you want to create just a section. Right, you can say group is a group here. We don't have section here unless maybe I have a theme, a block theme that I name section, container, and the like. So when you have a group like that, so you can pick it and then you can decide if it will be full width, which is you get to know more about those stuffs later. Then inside it, let's say I want to have another group, which will be the container. Alright, you can see the layout here while you are doing it. So let's just have a heading here. Say just call it hero section, and then you can either manually set it. So let's make it normal, but for this you can increase the height. So like I said, it has three sections, right? So this block section, the content section, and where you edit the content, all right? This sidebar or the panel, all right? So you can come here now and increase the size. Just click on that element or block. You can increase the size, but these are based on how the theme has been developed, all right? All these elements, all these changes you are seeing, and you can see here that it's because we have Elementor installed, right? You can also still edit with Elementor if you want to, right? But we'll get to that soon. So you can have that. You can just say the section itself. You can rename it. You can actually rename, which we are going to do later. I don't want this video to be too long. You can have a paragraph. You can have a background. Sorry, let's make it that color. Then you can have this also. When we have that, let's just change the text to white. Alright, so if you save and visit that page like this, now using this approach, if you know design principles, you can build a page, can build a full page, even complex page. That is if you know how to code. And the major issue with block editor is it is not as robust as page builder yet, because it came around the version 5 of WordPress, right? Block editor came around during the version 5 of WordPress, and we are having it like this because of the theme we are using. This is how this theme has been structured, and this part is the content of this particular page. This is because of the theme you are using. But you get the gist. You can build a full page, a full website using your block editor without using page builder. Now, when you want to use a page builder, you can still have a block theme and use a page builder, or you can just use the theme that is recommended by the particular page builder or Elementor. Just click on edit with Elementor, which we open on the Elementor page. No, it will open on the Elementor page where you can then use your drag and drop, right? Right. So when the Elementor is done loading, you see this page, which is the Elementor editing interface. If it's been long you use WordPress, or if you've used it before and you're just coming back, you might be seeing something different from how it used to be. Alright, but this is it. Right. So on this page now, you can drag and drop container. No, that is me dragging and dropping. Right? That is me dragging and dropping. You can click on this plus, which are the elements that you can use. Some are pro, some are free. Right? You can drag this text here. No, it is different from using block editor where you need to just select. If you want to drag another thing, I can still drag it directly inside that container. Right? It will still be inside that container. Right? You can see it is inside that container. This is how page builder's interface looks like. This left side, for most of them, in this left side you have the elements, the widgets, and how you can style them. While on the right side you have the appearance, or you see exactly what you are styling. And it's looking like this because of the theme we are using. But with a page builder, you can select how the page layout will be. So for Elementor, I'm going to teach you almost everything you need to know about Elementor. Just stay with me. So for Elementor, you can choose Canva if you don't want anything left. If you don't want to show any sidebar, you can choose full width. When you choose full width, you have your header and still your footer. So basically, you can use Elementor with most of the themes out there, as long as it's compatible. But as a recommendation, you can use the Hello theme, Elementor, or the Hello business. If you want to build a business website, you can use Hello Biz. If you want to build a site, just normal site, you can use the Hello Elementor. Right, so this is basically how the page builder is. So if you're a developer, you can still go ahead to build your own Elementor widgets. Elementor has documentation on that, how you can do it if you're a developer. Alright? So if you are not a React developer, you don't know anything about React, but you know PHP, you can also still use the ACF Pro, your PHP knowledge, your HTML, CSS knowledge, and JavaScript to build custom blocks. About block editor and a page builder. If you have any question, drop them in the comment section, and if there is none, it means I'll see you in the next video.